So, I had this customer. He said, hey man, I need some shit done to my truck. It's just simple stuff. I'm like, all right.
Simple shit.
So I said, you know what? I'll do a favor for you.
You know what?
I'll go ahead and knock this shit out for you, no cost, because it seems like you're a good guy and all this stuff and whatever the fuck. So if I have some spare time, which I did at that day, that day we had a little bit of spare time.
Back sometimes.
So
it was Monday.
It was Monday, right? Okay.
Because I was going to go pick up that truck.
Okay, so I said, fuck it. I'll make these adjustments real quick and send him on his way. Okay, badass. He had chingos of questions, and he had a breathalyzer too. Like on his shit.
I knew that guy from somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, all right, bro, you're on your way. All right, badass. So then he text messages me. He says, hey, bro, so how do you compare to this company's tune? And I said, well, I explained this to you in person, but basically this is how I do things, X, Y, and Z. All right, badass. And then he says, but how do you compare to them? Well, it's not my place to say anything like that, I can only speak to what I do, and what other people do, that's on them. All right. So, then the conversation ended up going with, well, it's because they told me that I have the tunes that they gave me, they're dyno-proven tunes. Yeah, so I told him, you do realize that this is a marketing employee, right? And this is coming from someone who spent a fuck ton of money buying a goddamn dyno. And I had to explain to him. Which is you. Yeah. So I had to explain to him, look, man, I bought a dyno because not every vehicle is going to be the same. Certain vehicles need a certain kind of adjustment in order to perform correct, to get the most power out of them, and so on and so forth. Right? So that's what I mentioned to him. So he said, but these are dyno-proven tunes. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. God damn it. Right? If your car wasn't on the fucking dyno, it's not a dyno tune fucking vehicle. Right? But I was nice. I was nice.
Yeah, but they just son tercos, bro.
I know. So I was nice. So I told him, look, man. Oh, because he said, bro, I want a gas mileage tune. I want at least 27 miles to a gallon on his EcoBoost, right? He said, I want a tow feature on that motherfucker too. And he said, I want 22 PSI on that bitch too.
It's fucking free, help him out.
So he said, I want 22 pounds of boost on that same tune. I want to spin my 37-inch fucking tires all day long. And I want all this.
Did you tell him to go fuck himself?
No, so I told him, look, man, you're asking for a lot, bro. You're asking for a lot off of just one fucking file. I can probably do it in a separate files and shit. And then he said, no, I want it all in one tune. And I'm like, all right, well, you can drop off the truck, bring it here. It'll probably end up taking all day, to do all that shit done. It's not going to be as much as he would want it to be because that's asking for a lot in one fucking file. Mm-hmm. But I'll do my best. He said, how much? You're looking around $350. What? And no dyno? No, because it doesn't. Yeah, no. Because, first of all, the truck doesn't fucking fit. It's long as fuck.
Did you fucking hang up with him?
No, kind of like this truck. This truck is a 6.5 foot bed, Super Crew, F-150. It's a long motherfucker, right? So it doesn't fit. It's fine. But, this guy was telling me, bro, why so much money? I got dyno proven tunes from this company for $150, and there was 3 of them.
We'll go get them.
And then he said, I had sport bikes that I took to Austin and had them dyno tune there for $150. You're telling me that you can't dyno tune my truck for $150 and give me everything I'm asking for? And I'm over here like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you hang up with him?
No, so I had to explain to him, look, man, who the fuck told you that I dyno tune for $150? I told him, I emailed tune for $150 and you're gonna get separate files in it and you're gonna get put into a ticketing system. And you're going to data log for me and you're going to do all this shit for me. And it might take, as long as it needs to take. But when you tell me you want all this stuff done and you want it all done in one day in one file, yeah, man, it's going to cost you.
And he showed up late too.
He did show up late because he's drunk.
He looked fucked up.
He did look fucked up. That's why he had the breathalyzer.
Did he smell?
I don't know, man. I'm not smelling dudes.
Did he smell like dick in his mouth?
So all right. So I told him, look, man, the price that I'm giving you is based off of what you're asking, the amount of time that it's going to take, and how I value, my work. Also, these aren't bikes where they only have a couple parameters. You're talking about a vehicle that has way more parameters than any fucking bike will have. So he told me, no, bro. Some guy told me that that you dyno tuned his car for $150. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Fuck yeah.
I told him, first of all, just to do,
different.
yeah. So I told him, first of all, just to do 3 pulls on my dyno, it's $150. So maybe that's where they're getting their information from. I don't know. But so I had to tell him all this shit, and then he was like, bro, I'm gonna have to think about it. I don't give a fuck if you have to think about it.
Did you hang up with him?
I didn't hang. No, it was through text message.
Did you fucking block him?
So I told him, look, man, it's really up to you. And then he was theoretical. He's going, I want to know how it compares. I don't give a fuck. If you like it, badass. If you don't, whatever. I'll do my best to go ahead and serve you and what you want to get done out of your vehicle. When you try and compare me directly to someone else like that, especially in text messages, I'm not going to do it. Because I'm not going to be screenshotted and be looked at like I'm talking shit about someone else. Other people do their own shit their way. I do my own shit my own way. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and I'm not Chinese, so I don't know how to skin a cat. Yeah, well, I'm not Chinese.
What do you mean there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat?
Hold on, hang up the fucking phone. So anyways.
It's Robert. ¿Qué pasó? I'm in a meeting, bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so point is,
ABC 1, 2, 3. Don't fuck with you and don't fuck with me.
The point is that if you do good work and you're very knowledgeable about a certain thing, don't sell yourself out cheap.
But the guy looks all pendejete when I start mentioning.
Like this dude, he charges an ass load, but he does good work.
They call me Zorra Colero.
No, actually, you don't charge a whole lot.
I don't.
It's not a whole lot.
I charge enough to feed myself and my kids.
But you do charge a little bit more upscale because you don't end up running into the issues that other people do.
And we know what it takes.
Well, I'm not saying I know what it takes.
No, we know what it takes.
Right.
To get this shit done right.
Exactly.
Not come pretend people that keep crying at, hey, bro, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because
that's what you should about it here.
Exactly, because if there's a leak or something like that, it'll get situated right there and there on the spot.
Hey, bro, the tool light is on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Help me out. No, sir, I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna help you out.
Exactly.
This is how I feed my kids and my family. And if I give you the secret to success, you're gonna copycat. You're gonna post, copy and paste.
Well, it's not just that either, but
yes, it is. It's like copy someone else's tune and then just using that tune as like copy and paste, right?
Right.
You don't do that shit.
So it's not so much the labor itself; it's the knowledge of how to do that labor in a timely manner and making sure that nothing is gonna fail.
And the tools.
And the tools, because tools get expensive, man. And all I do is put a pinche snap-on. That's all I do. Actually, no, because most of my snap-ons he already has.
Shut up.
He already has the snap-ons.
You'll put a Harbor Freight.
He took advantage of it too because he said, "Hey, bro, you don't have a shop anymore? What's up?"
Well, I never said that shit.
He said, "You don't got no shop no more. Why you got all these fucking tools?"
He's lying to you all.
So I'm like, you know what? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up with a couple tools. I gave him a 1/2-inch breaker bar from Snap-on, ratchet wrenches, the dual 80 Snap-on wrench, sockets.
You didn't give me a ratchet wrench, fucker.
Impacts.
You didn't give me a ratchet wrench. I need that one.
What's it called? It was impacts. It was a torque wrench.
It was an impact guy.
That fucking torque wrench is legit, man. It's a split beam torque wrench. If you motherfuckers don't know what a split beam wrench torque wrench is,
he didn't have it. He didn't bring it.
That shit is legit, man. And you know, and look, I'm excited about this torque wrench. I know I'm talking about it. Motherfucker, you have it, and it has a seal of fucking calibration and everything, dude. It has everything. It's a split.
I have the breaker bar.
It has a split. It's a split beam torque wrench. Google that motherfucker. That's just badass.
What's Google?
And you don't have to fucking reset it back down to zero like the other motherfuckers.
It's 1985. There's no Google yet.
Anyways,
Amazon.
Amazon's created. If you value your work and you value yourself, charge that money.
Stick with your price. Don't change for nobody.
Exactly. Sometimes you can do favors for people. Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing favors.
They always come back.
Well, I mean, if you want to do favors and you want to do good, fuck it. But I've known throughout the years that some people that you help out,
they don't value.
They're the ones that want the cheapest shit the most.
Steven?
You know,
I can say Steven because I've known him forever. But the guy's a fucking crazy crackerhead. And then, bro, help me out. He gave a price, he cut it in half. That little sick, the fuck out of here.
Fuck it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.